So hello everyone. Today we'll be setting up our environment where we'll be coding our C++ codes and executing them. So for that we have to download two things. First one is a text editor which will help us write our code, and then is a compiler which will help compile these codes so that our machine can understand it and execute them. So for that, first we'll download the text editor, which is VS Code. So let's start with that. So the website link for that is code.visualstudio.com/download. Yeah, this is the link for downloading that. Now you can see here we have options for three devices. The first one is Windows, then we have Ubuntu, then we have Mac. So since I'm a Windows user, I'll be using this link to download that. And let's click on this link. The download will automatically start, and you can see here it's downloading pretty much fast. All right, so it has been downloaded. Let's open it first. So after clicking on open file, I'll be able to open the setup installer. It's taking time to open. All right. So here we are. Yeah, cancel this. All right. Now you can say this is the agreement of Visual Studio Code. Just click on I accept the agreement and click on next. After that, you have to tick on these three options. This one creates an icon for your desktop. So yeah, I'll be using this. Then click on next. Then leave it as it is and click on install. Now your setup will automatically install the VS Code in your system. So let's wait for it to get installed. All right. Okay. Okay, so we have finally downloaded our VS Code and then click on finish. So it will open our Visual Studio Code now automatically here. So let's see that. Okay, so yeah, this is our Visual Studio Code where we'll be writing codes, and let me show you how we'll be doing that. So here you can see we have pretty much five options. So we'll first open some folder. There we'll be creating our files to write. So I had already created a folder named intro to C++. I'll select this folder and it will be automatically opened here. Now, okay, now what you can do is to create a file, you can simply click on here, and after that you can give the file this name. Let's start with start. This is our name of my file, and then you have to add a .cpp. This will create a C++ file. All right. So after entering, I have this C++ file. Now, even if I write something and try to execute it, it will not execute as expected, and it will show some error. Now, why so? Because we don't have any compiler now. A compiler is needed to convert the language, right? So let's download the compiler now. So for downloading the compiler, we'll be using the steps for Visual Code from Visual Codes only. So click on Docs, then uh, go to your C++. Okay, and after clicking on C++, you can see we have a GCC for Windows, and if you're a Linux user, you can click on this link. And since I'm a Windows user, I'll be clicking on this link, and let's open it. All right, so it has given us all the steps required to download that. So just scroll down, and you can see we have a link here. We'll click on it, and it will open us the link for our compiler. All right, so scroll down to see this part. installation, download the installer. After that, you can click on this to start installing your msys, which is again our compiler. You can see here the download has begun. All right, yeah. So we have finished our downloading. So let's open this again. Open file. This will open up. Okay, all right. Now let's set up this. We'll click on next. This is the directory where we want to store it. Let's store it here only. Click on next. Again next. And now it will take some time to download everything. So let's wait for that. Alright, so I had skipped the installation waiting time. So now we have finally installed it. So click on finish and it will open as a terminal of like it will open as a msys shell. Now to proceed further, you can go back to this and there was a command here, this one. You can scroll down and go to the fourth instruction. Now you just need to copy this command in the shell. So let's copy it and here we'll simply paste that and minus s. Yeah, that's fine. Let's click on enter. Yeah, so all right, we have installed everything. Enter the selection. Okay, so we have to install, select this. There are 30 members in group. Here we just have to simply enter it and okay, and we'll be downloading all the files which were stated there. So yeah, proceed with installation. Yes, and let's proceed. So it will again take some time depending on your device. So let's wait again. Right, so we have successfully downloaded our msys also. So now what you have to do is, we have downloaded our text editor, we have downloaded our uh, compiler. So what left is we just have to link both of them. So now click on start and then you can see the option of msys2 or you can simply search it. You can simply search msys, okay, msys, sorry. You can search msys, yeah, and after uh, finding it, you can simply right click and go to open file location. File, you then again you have to click on it and again simply go on open file location. Now here you'll have all the like files related to this. Now just scroll above and go to UCRT64 and in UCRT64 let's go to bin. Now what you have to do is you simply have to save this, like save this path. All right, we simply have to save this path. And now what do we need to do is you need to set it up in environmental variables. So now you can search in environment variables, edit the environment variables, click on it. Yeah, now here click on environment variables. Now here you have to click on path and in path, yeah, you have clicked on path and go to new and just change to this. So after setting up your C, like paste in this location here, you just simply have to click on OK and then again OK and apply. All right. Now the changes you had done, they have been applied and your VS Code and compiler has been linked together. So now let's check if like it is working fine or not. So like I have created a file already here with the name of hello.c++. It is a basic program which prints our hello world. So this is your library which contains our input output streams. So we can, using this we can take inputs and outputs. This is a namespace which we'll learn about later. And inside this int of main we have all the code we require. the execution of function starts from the int main. So now to run this file, we have to click on three dots, then click on terminal, then click on new terminal. So this in this terminal we can do whatever we want to for this file. So now all we have to do is compile this first. So to compile it, since our the name of our compiler is G++, so just write G++. Then you have to write a -o. Then we assign a temporary name after we compile it, there is a creation of exe file. So we have to give the name for the exe file to be created. So right now let's write it as temp and then the file name of the file we are currently at or which we are compiling. This is the name of the exe file which we want after being compiled, and this is the file name which we want to compile, which we want to be compiled. So hello.c++, click on enter. Now our compiler is being compiled, like it has compiled this program and it has stored it in temp.exe. Now to run a whole program, we just have to write a dot slash and temp. This will enable to run our program. After I click on enter, you can see that we have printed our hello world, right? So we have linked our VS Code and we have linked our compiler and they're together working fine. So that's it for this video. Hope you liked it, and from the next videos we'll start with all learning our C++ in thoroughly. We'll begin with our variables, constants and tokens and all. We'll first start with basics of C++, then we'll further advance it with each of structures, and then we'll solve a lot of questions. So yeah, alright then, bye.